2017 Golden Globes. Let me just tell y'all, this Golden Globe was cute, girl. We got us some clam chowder with a little bit of cocoa and a little bit of good credit. I was here for it. Golden Globes 2017 was really, really cute. Everything moved me, the beginning of it. I'm not always here for Jimmy Fallon, but he did what he needed to do, and that's what white people do normally. The intro was sickening. I was here for the intro completely. I loved it. A lot of references from Game of Thrones, Westworld, to some of my favorite shows, Stranger Things. I love stuff like that. Just moved me, made me feel good. Powerful speeches. Meryl Streep gave a powerful speech for about 5 minutes and 36 seconds. It was needed. It was needed. As you all know, we got less than 2 weeks before our fearless leader, the Führer, comes and take over. We're getting ready to lose a great, monumental president, President Barack Obama, and the First Family. The First Family has just been amazing, and I think they've been so amazing that we have become complacent of having such a powerful black woman in office with so much soul, so much body, so much everything. Such a strong black man, and even though some of the things that he has done that some people can say that was a mistake and something that they didn't support, he has listened to us, he's listened to the voice of the people. He just kept it moving. He's just kept it moving no matter all the negative comments and stuff that he's received. They've called him the N-word several times. They made a comment about his wife looking like an ape. There's nothing that these people can do to attack the First Family. And it's just nothing. Nothing. I ain't fooling with Michelle Obama, girl, she got it. Even her speech by herself was amazing. This has been kind of depressing a little bit for me. 2017 has just been kind of a little bit shaky, a little bit scary, girl. We're gonna see how it goes. I've just enjoyed them. So for Meryl Streep to get on there and just speak and just say some things about Donald Trump and his performance, it was well written and it was powerful because I really thought she was talking about something for real, and then she was talking about Donald Trump mocking a disabled man, and she was just saying she was appalled by it. And she said, you know, someone who outnumbers this person in privilege and in power. Yes, Meryl Streep. I love to the fact that Meryl Streep is woke, she's conscious, she knows what's going on, but the fact that she's not white explaining like, okay, you know, speaking as a white person, you know, that's the type of people that I like to surround myself. And people say, Justin, you seem to don't, you know, like white people. No, I don't. I'm just becoming conscious that a lot of white people don't like people of color and people that don't look like them. So if you feel offended, I apologize to you. But every time I speak on issues and social justice issues and, you know, it's grinding the shit out of white people, I'm not going to apologize and say, well, this ain't for this certain white person. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fight fire with fire, and so be it. I'm Magneto to the bullshit. I'm just not here for all lives matter, period. I'm just not. And so if you feel like that, I apologize. This one instance in 2017, I'm going to tell you right now. Now, if you don't catch on to the rest of it, that's not my problem. But I don't hate white people. I just hate white privilege. And I hate white people who do not understand and check their privilege at the door. The world is not becoming so soft. It's just we're learning. That's what it is. If you're learning that you're offending somebody, you need to check it. You need to check it. I mean, even I have to check some things that I say about people. Like even the R word, I do not use that word. I try not to use it because somebody, you know, some person might not feel that way. They might have a child that they're raising and they're like, I don't like that word because people have called my child that. And I have to respect that. So the word's not getting soft. We're just learning. We're being more conscious about our actions so we can all live in this world and love each other. That's why the hell I've been dragging the hell out of all these church people, because we will no longer in 2017 let people spew hate and then use the Bible. You would not do it. I do not let white people do it, and I'm damn sure not gonna let your ass do it, okay? So anybody that's using that to promote hate, you need to sit your dumb ass down. You're entitled to free speech, and I'm entitled to free speech to drag the shit out of you. So it is what it is. If I don't want to spend my coin on you, don't worry about it. If God got your back that much, then girl, continue to speak hate and hope he pay your light bill on time. That's all I got on that. I really appreciated Meryl Streep's speech. Even more, I appreciated Viola Davis. You know, Viola Davis won her award. She's been nominated 5 times. She got it. Atlanta got an award. They got up on the stage, and just to see Childish Gambino get up there and say, you know, shout out to, you know, just being like, I'm on the light on me, but let me shine a light on somebody else. Oh my gosh, I don't understand how it makes me feel. Shout out to Amigos, because he said they're the Beatles of this generation. This generation is creating something that is different, and even they're like, we're learning how social media works, how people are living a life life by just entertaining people and how people are creating businesses and stuff and catering to needs and stuff. It's beautiful. I love to surround myself with that. That's why I have a couple of friends who run their own business. It is what it is, and it's just so beautiful to see it because we need more black businesses and we need to encourage more black people to start their own business. Do not be that person to tell somebody, girl, you don't need to be doing that. Don't be that person. I ain't gonna let this be all of a cute what's the name in 2017, but I feel like everybody needs a, you know, a lifting break or something because we've been seeing a lot of negativity. Viola Davis, shout out to you, shout out to Atlanta. Moonlight was beautiful. I got a chance to take Adrian out to see Moonlight. That would be our second time seeing it, probably my third time seeing it this weekend with someone that I think is special in my life. I'll probably go see it with them as well. So Moonlight is a good movie. I'm not gonna go into a detail, but I will tell you to check out AdrianExpression.com. He wrote a beautiful blog post about Moonlight and what he felt about it. Y'all know I love Adrian Expression. We got some stuff we're working on. That's my guy. And y'all know he's already served y'all with a sickening ass Golden Globe review with the red velvet shit. Okay, that bitch thinks she's Prince, but that is what it is. I appreciate the Golden Globes had to, but you know, as positive as last night, and Diana Ross won her award last night, and I was so happy. And then when I researched and looked, the last time that a black woman won an award in that category was Debbie Allen, and that was in Fame, and that was in 1983, I think. Just amazing, not that white people are advancing, it's just amazing to me that it took that long for another black woman to win an award in that category, or a person of color for that matter. Like that was 34 years ago. So we have to continuously drag and get on these folks' ass and let them know representation matters. You want to solve the problem, you want to fix the problem, give us representation. Stop putting black people in the media for doing wrong stuff and doing this and da-da-da. Stop putting all that. Encourage, like, these people have, these kids and stuff have to see that there's some positive stuff going on in the black community. These folks don't see any positive stuff because the media is not putting it out. So it's important. I'm glad Meryl Streep checked her privilege and she said that we have to work together because this is going to be an interesting 4 years. It's going to be an interesting 4 years with this man. And getting on him, Donald Trump made a comment on Twitter. Donald Trump went to Twitter and he just said that he made a comment on Twitter and he just basically just called Meryl Streep a bitch and said that she's underrated. And this is somebody who's about to take the Oval Office. This is a man that's about to sit in the highest place in the United States, and that's scary. So we have to stand up, we have to do some shit. We're gonna have to, because it's going to be a tough 4 years. When I tell you Congress are trying to get these people confirmed, like it ain't nothing nice. They are trying their best to shoe in all these people that have been linked to this and that and have all types of stuff going on in their lives that we don't know anything about. Like, we know they're problematic. We know that this person has some ties to a racial friends and all that type of stuff and white nationalists. We know this individual has some views and stuff on homosexuality. We know this person does not believe in education reform. We know this person does not believe in you know, public schools. We know this type of stuff. These Republicans are trying to reconfirm these people, and it's a problem. So for Donald Trump fucking dry-faced ass to get up, and you know what, I'm gonna tell y'all something. He's gonna get it every fucking 5 minutes, excuse my language. Every time he does something out of order, I don't give a damn if his lips are out of order. I'm going to drag his ass in a blog post on KingofReads.com, on Twitter, JustinJ1232, on Instagram, King of Reads. I'm gonna let his ass have it, even on my Facebook. I will tell everybody what's going on, and I will inform people of what's going on so we can stand together. I'm telling y'all now, in order for us to have a better America, there's going to have to be more representation. That means that we need to get people in these small local offices. We need to get these local legislators in the office to make this change and make it happen. We got to. We were very unsuccessful throughout Obama's presidency because we had these white Republicans who just did not want to support him from being a black man. And I don't want to hear anything about the white working class being pressed about not having the jobs and they took our jobs. I don't want to hear that. You all were upset that 8 years went by and it was a black man in the White House. That's what it is, and that's what I know. These people that sit here saying, oh girl, you know, these people that say, oh girl, I didn't know I was gonna lose my affordable health care and all that type of stuff. I didn't know that was going, yes girl, now your ass ain't gonna be able to get no damn shit for your coal, from working in the coal industry and your lungs fucked up, girl. Now, that's your fault. That's your fault. And girl, Carmen's a bitch and she coming to knock right on your, hello mom, it's Kenya. With all that being said and all that crazy shit, let's talk about the two crackheads guys who couldn't fight. Soulja Boy and Chris Breezy Brown, honey. Chris Breezy Brown, let me tell you something. I'm not interested in Chris Brown. I'm not interested in Soulja Boy. Both of them are whack. They're supposed to be having some celebrity death match or some shit, or boxing some shit. Both of their asses look like they one goddamn Tylenol pill missing before they fall out and be dead, okay? Why are we even talking about them? Soulja Boy been clapping back at Chris Brown. Chris Brown been clapping back. Then Soulja Boy got on Instagram talking about some reason why he was going through all this stuff is because his mama was in the hospital and his mama's the closest thing to him. And you know, he disrespected Karuchi. Soulja Boy sound like the student that grandmama dies every semester. Girl, your grandmama, how many grandmamas you got? How many toes you doing, okay? Shout out to that bitch. But how many grandmamas you got, girl? Because that shit is crazy as hell. Like, Soulja Boy to myself, his mama, like I can see if she was almost on her deathbed or something, but girl, she probably had the flu or something. And people do die from the flu, but Soulja Boy just reaching out and he just doing all that type of stuff. Soulja Boy get jumped on Facebook. That shit was hilarious as hell. If y'all have not seen it, check it out somewhere. Girl, they jumped his ass. Well, they ain't jumped, they took his phone and said, get your ass off me. Get your hands out my pocket type shit. Soulja Boy got some problems. Chris Brown been had some problems. Chris Brown scares me. He ran, y'all around here tripping on Chris Brown. Chris Brown eyes are sunk in the back of his face. Something is seriously going on. Chris Brown's face is sunk in. He looked like a crackhead. There is no reason. Chris Brown is not that old for him to be looking like that. He looks very sickly. Just dead. He just looks dead as hell, girl. Every time he dances, I bet he had to put some oil sheen or something between his joints. Cause that shit looks ridiculous. Ridiculous. What's going on? What y'all finna do? Somebody tell me what Soulja Boy and what's his name finna do. Bitch, you ain't finna slay me, bitch, without me doing my shit too, bitch. You not gonna slay me, bitch. I showed you must have, bitch, I just got to talk about your ass in my video. I said, bitch, y'all see he already had the motherfucking, that real velvet on and shit, bitch. She thought she was gonna, no ma'am. No ma'am, bitch. No ma'am.
I was waiting for you to track these races.
Oh, bitch, I just spent 12 minutes on this, so. All right, boo. Bye. So, like I said, Soulja Boy canceled. Chris Brown been canceled, girl. I need Soulja Boy and Chris Brown to actually do the shit from Dragon Ball Z and combine their powers, because maybe they can actually do something. Well, Soulja Boy ain't got no talent. Chris Brown talent handed on by his nose hair. And the shit he be shoving up his nose, burning his nose up. So, girl, what is left to work with? Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj done broke up, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jesus. Nicki Minaj thought she was gonna pooch on it. It's a new year, new me, new relationship. I'm single, new status. Girl, we knew that shit was over with. We knew Meek Mill and that shit with Nicki Minaj was canceled. But you know what, Nicki Minaj, you did it cute because you got real silent, silent as a rock. That's what it's made for. Girl, she got real quiet. And then January 2nd, she was something. Girl, what y'all talking about? I ain't got no man. I ain't had no damn what's going up. Girl, mess. That shit don't surprise me one bit. There's nothing that Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj can do anymore. To be honest, like I said to somebody the other day, Safari and Nicki Minaj can get back together. That'll be the perfect makeup to break up some type of shit. Let's talk about Bo Bryce. Girl, I'm so tired of talking about white people. So Bo Bryce felt offended and oppressed by a woman at Popeyes telling him the white boy got the chicken. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Girl, I'm telling you something, white people get a little bit of oppression just a teeny as just as tiny as a mustard seed, girl, they be ready to shut down. Girl, Bo Bryce went on the news, wrote a Facebook status. That's all types of stuff. I just feel like it's a post-racial America. I just don't know how to deal with it. Girl, I'm so tired. I'm just tired of dealing with these whites. I'm so tired of hearing they thing. Bo Bryce, girl, me being a professional as I am and work in retail and customer service and all that type of stuff, that's not how you identify anybody. You don't say white boy, that black girl, or that. You don't say that. You say young lady right here and this, or the young person right here. That's not, and you don't point at folks. You do this. You do the Ruby point for people who know how to work in customer service. Teach that bitch. What's your name, Brandy? What time you get off? I got an ass whooping for you. But you know that she just kind of messed it up. Bo Bryce making a whole issue talking about some racism. Girl, get your stupid ass on with that dumb, silly shit. Girl, Shirley Caesar got her ass. Shirley Caesar ordered them knock knees down and she started saying, girl, let me tell y'all gays what I said. As a gay woman, Shirley Caesar calmed down. She said, ooh, I need these checks, tomatoes, beans, greens, all that type of, you name it. Girl, this she talking about some hog. You ain't even supposed to eat hog, your dumb ass. But Shirley Caesar did an interview with some bishop girl, and she just basically said, that's not what I meant, girl. She said, y'all ain't gonna do me. Now, y'all knew I grew up with y'all grandmamas listened to me. Yeah, Shirley Caesar. And I get all of them together when they say some dumb homophobic shit. Now, y'all keep saying, leave Shirley Caesar alone. She's 78 years old. She's 80. You can't be doing that. You can't be getting on her. You can't be doing that to Shirley Caesar. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Donald Trump ass is 78 years old and he can still get this work too. I don't give a damn how old your ass is. You gonna get this work. The only way you will not get this work is if you don't know any better up here. But if you know better, you know the good mind, body, and soul, and you know better, I'm gonna drag you and get you right together. I'm gonna tell you, people like that, and my grandmother even said homophobic stuff when I was growing up and had me thinking that something was crazy with me. I just talked to a guy not too long ago that said, you know, as long as I don't have sex with a man, I won't burn in hell. So I won't. I said, skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt, blocked. Can't talk to you, girl. I don't want no man like that. I want a man that knows who he is, girl. And I'm so glad I got one coming. I'm so glad I got. That's probably where the smile coming from. I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. Shirley Caesar can get this work. Kim Burrell already got this work, honey. I also want to shout out to everybody. Thank you all so much. I have 70,000 subscribers on YouTube and growing. It has been amazing. 2017 has started off wonderful, but I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing. Good things happen the same time bad things happen too. The storm is coming. I don't know where she coming, girl, but I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna make sure I got me a raincoat and be walking around like that bitch did in the salt on the Morton salt. Girl, I got to be ready, got to be prepared. I'm enjoying all the tweets about, you know, Justin, you have 70,000 subscribers. It's beautiful. I think it looks really cute. I think that's because 7 is the number of completion. And I just love 7, period. And being that it is January the 9th, I also want to talk to you all about domestic violence. This has been a 7 years since my auntie was found, you know, there's been 7 years since my aunt went it's been 7 years since my aunt went missing. As some of you all know, I lost my auntie back in 2010. Has it been 7 years? Yes, it has. It's been 7 years. Back in January the 9th, my mother had called me while I was getting ready to prepare to go to Iraq, and she had told me that my aunt had been missing for a day or so, and that, you know, she had to take in her 5 kids, you know, my 5 cousins, because, you know, she didn't know she didn't come back. And, you know, later on I found out that, you know, my aunt was killed and she was murdered, and she was in a domestic abusive relationship. And that's why this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta kind of pissed me off a little bit, because I don't take that kindly. You know, jokes about domestic violence is very serious. If you're in an abusive relationship, please get out of there. And you know, I went to this very supportive, sex positive workshop I went to last week. My guy Torian and some more folks, and Richard from Speak Out HIV Greater Than AIDS campaign, and they just had this little thing, and it didn't have anything to do with Greater Than AIDS, but they do beautiful stuff with them too. But we just talked about, you know, survival sex, and survival sex is someone having sex in an abusive relationship or for someone to sleep. It's some real stuff, and so as much as I grow and learn these things, the most I can talk about it to my people and people who watch me and people who support me. One of my guy friends told me today, he said, Justin, you just sound so intelligent. He's a little younger. He was just like, you sound so smart. It's somebody I'm mentoring a little bit. He said, you sound so smart. I was like, child, there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I'm not learning. It's been a learning experience, period, doing this. And even with, I'm gonna tell y'all who has taught me a lot in the last couple of years, since I've known him. That's Adrian. Adrian has taught me so much about everything that's going on as far as when it comes to social justice issues and stuff, and I appreciate him being in my life. Y'all see, he just FaceTimed a second ago. So this is a real friendship. This is not no bullshit stuff. This is a real friendship. We get on each other's nerves. I get on his nerves. He get on my nerves. I love him to death. That's my guy. I don't think we ever got on each other's nerves completely. Except when he be trying to drag my ass to the club, and I be like, girl, not tonight. Not tonight, Caroline. Not tonight. Close the window, bitch. I'm not flying out the window tonight. I'm not dying. But girl, that's my guy. You know anybody that's in an abusive relationship? You need to talk to them. You need to reach out to them. You offer them some help. Don't just be shading them on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. Say something to them, because you'll feel bad when they're dead and gone and you could have done something. And I wish I was in my aunt's life more. I knew that she was talking to a kind of a crazed individual, but I wasn't sure if it was like that. So, you know, be in somebody's business in 2017 the right way. Be in somebody's business and support them. Don't be trying to drag them out. So just be in their business and like, girl, what's the tea? What's going on? What's this and that? You need to. You need to be in each other's business, because a lot of us be hiding stuff that we're going through, and it be eating us from the inside. So it's very important that we talk about that with each other. My goal in 2017 is to be able to purchase my mother and father a house. My mother and father are raising 4 young kids. The oldest is 15, the youngest is 6, I think. And it's just important to me that I be able to give back to my mother and father like they have done for these kids. So that's my goal for 2017. That's the only thing I'm concerned about, is raising my credit score, raising up my income, all that type of stuff, so I can be able to support them financially as much as I can. It's very important to me to be able to do that, because my mother is 50-something years old, my daddy is 63. So, you know, they've lived their life, but they're continuing to give life to somebody else. So every time you all support me, you do anything, you support me, anyone that's watching my videos, that's doing anything, but just you keeping me in your prayers or whatever, and talking about me and just uplifting and sharing me with your friends and family and stuff, and let me be a part of your life, that helps me out a lot. And when you all Snapchat me and tweet me and all that type of stuff, tell me how much you love me, and the cute emails and the cute cards and stuff that I received in my P.O. box. I received a whole bunch of Christmas cards and New Year's cards from several people. Matter of fact, Wasted Wednesday, I'm going to shout those people out, so be in tune for Wasted Wednesday this week. I do want to talk about the Black Lives Matter kidnapping. You know, if there's a video going on Facebook about the kidnapping that happened, I think 4 adults had kidnapped this disabled white man, and they just, you know, tortured him a little bit, and they did all this type of stuff. What's disgusting to me, not only that whole situation is very disgusting and it's very saddening, but what's even more saddening is the fact that Barack Obama had to come out and speak about it. And that's mainly because white people said, look, it's black people doing something, it's black people. Not to mention all the stuff that has happened, and that's no excuse for that. But Barack Obama can't come out and speak for every black person that does something that's disgusting. He can't. He can't come out every time. Like, you white people don't do that shit. So I just thought, you know, if this would have been a white president and it would have been different, white president would have had to come out. That's the type of privilege that white people have, and I don't think some of you all understand that. They don't have to come out and say, okay, every time a white person does something, because girl, if y'all did that, you wouldn't get any work done. But it's sad. The whole situation was sad. They're going to do time. Oh, trust and believe. They're going to get sentenced. They're going to get sentenced. I mean, there's nothing for us to worry about. We can condemn it and all that type of stuff. But girl, they're going to jail, and they're probably going to be executed, more than likely. It's crazy. It's sad. I just hate that Barack Obama had to come out and speak on it, but it was a disgusting situation, and it's sad. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, and I know Barack Obama, and especially Michelle Obama, is ready for a break. I'm ready for them to take a break too, because I know all this stuff is tiring. There's a bunch of stuff that's going on. Even the situation that happened in Fort Lauderdale, that situation, you know, a gunman coming into the baggage claim area and just shooting random people was sad. And you know, I haven't been watching the news as much as I used to, because after November the 9th, it's just been cut off and cut through. I just can't do it as much as I used to. And CNN was my favorite thing to watch early in the morning. You can ask Adrian. I love me some CNN. I love me some CNN, but it's been depressing. I went to go drop my friend off at the airport yesterday, and they just had it shut down. Like, it was so difficult, especially in Atlanta airport. Luckily, he got to Philadelphia safe and sound and all that type of stuff. But you know, it's just a sad situation that we have to live our lives like that. You know, my mother always tell me be safe and all that type of stuff, but at the same time, how safe can you be? Because you still want to live your life. You want to be cautious and stuff, but you can't be to the point that you're scared every time something's going on. I don't want to live my life like that, and neither should you. Sherri Shepherd, you is one tacky ass individual. Sherri Shepherd went live on Facebook after they got the fighting at Ricky Harris' funeral. Well, let me tell you something, Sherri Shepherd, I don't know who told your live at 5 Action News ass that you need to go live on Facebook. This is the reason why I left Facebook Live in 2016, because some of y'all ass be having access to shit that you don't need access to, and that shit was just crazy. She was just all of it like, what's going on? I can't believe it. Like, I'm so shocked. Girl, she sound like some of these folks doing these tired ass reaction videos. Oh my gosh, that's happening. Oh my gosh. Girl, Sherri Shepherd, you just want some damn attention. You want to be the first one on the scene with your dumb ass. It was just tacky as hell. It was just tacky. And Snoop Dogg went on there and said, you ain't had nothing to do with, girl, I believe you did. Your bodyguards probably did this shit. But that whole situation was tragic as hell. It was stupid. It was stupid. Y'all can't let the dead rest. But girl, what black funeral these folks don't be fighting? I do want to talk about some coons before I end this video. Lee Daniels. Girl, Lee Daniels wants y'all to do the work. Lee Daniels, he's already produced that whitewashed ass Empire show. Girl, let me tell you something. I stopped watching Empire because I've already told y'all a year or so ago that Empire probably wouldn't be as successful if it was a dark-skinned cast. And I will take that shit to my grave. Lee Daniels has a problem with black people. I don't care how it is. I don't care what he say. Girl, just because somebody putting your ass to work does not mean that they believe in your work, okay? I don't know why some of y'all think that shit just because somebody gave you this and making some money, girl. It don't always work like that. Shit, white folks had us working for free and paying us a coin after they told them that shit was illegal. Girl, that shit is crazy. So I don't trust Lee Daniels. He always says some dumb shit. He's already married to a white man. I don't have any issues with interracial relationships, girl, because if a white man come to me and he's the one in my life for me to be with for the rest of my life, girl, we're gonna get married. If an Indian man come to me and he says, girl, I want to be in a relationship with you, and he shows me all the stuff and he's consistent, we're getting married. We're getting married, girl. I'm gonna be like Mariah off Married to Madison, girl. It's just what it's gonna be. But Lee Daniels has problematic stuff on top of problematic stuff on top of problematic stuff. And it's just, and even when he said that he wanted, you know, the star character for white people because he feel like white people have been discriminated or something. They have had a tough year. Girl, I'm not surprised. I'm not watching Star. I'm not checking for that shit. I'm barely checking for Empire. I haven't watched the episode of Empire in a couple of months, to be honest. I am interested in watching Power. My friend Kristen has been, you know, telling me to watch Power, so I might check it out. I might do some reviews on that shit because she seems cute. I'll give her a check. But other coons, let's talk about no other person than Tyler Perry. As Tyler Perry said, you know, he has a show on TLC. I can't think of the name of it. Tyler Perry believes in reverse racism. He says that, you know, black people are discriminated on them because it's a white show. Let me tell you something. There's already enough white shows on television, Tyler Perry. You can create whatever you want to create, Tyler Perry. You can do that if you want to create a show for white people. It seems like once y'all get up to this, you know, the level of mainstream stuff, once y'all cross over, what people call it, that's, you know, when I say crossover, what I mean by crossing over is saying white people accept it. And once you have crossed over, it seems like you just, you know, kind of shuck and jive a little bit. But that's okay. I'm not surprised. Tyler Perry, I ain't checking for him. I'm not watching his shows anyway because they don't do nothing for the black community any damn way, to be honest. It's just the same stereotypical ass bullshit. Oh, let's hope that he comes and save us from all the shit that's going on. And it's not, okay? It's time for us to stand up and do our own work and make the work happen. We can't be waiting on some type of deity to sit up here and just make the work. Even the Bible says faith without work is dead. So you will die slowly trying to wait on something to come save you instead of making it happen yourself. I love y'all so much. I've enjoyed this cute little video. I hope you all have too. Y'all make sure y'all have a wonderful evening. Enjoy y'all week. Enjoy y'all weekend, honey. Do know that, you know, this might be, these 30-minute videos might come to an end eventually. It might be time for something else to do. Maybe some type of cast type of stuff, you know, where you have two people giving insight on stuff for the culture. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk y'all later. Bye.